Smith's first Grand National Scramble was held at Grovewood Farm, Merton-on-Avon. And as usual for last summer, we had a day of continuous rain, which turned part of the course into the sort of going you'd expect to find at a one-day trial in midwinter. This is the line-up for the start, and the 29 riders set off on a race that was to sort them out so thoroughly that only 13 finished. All good scrambles courses seem to be arranged so that just after the start, the riders are funneled into a narrow track, preferably, as here, round a hairpin bend. After the hairpin, a short downhill path through trees and then out into this field and over a ditch. And you see, the ground was slippery. This is a bit further round on this first lap, and Jeff Smith is well out in front, getting ready to give an exhibition of almost unbelievable riding skill on going that had most riders really worried. About two-thirds of the way round the course, Pete Jarman jumps over another ditch. He's followed by Burton, and already it's getting difficult for the poor commentator to pick out numbers with all the mud. After the first few laps, Jeff Smith is already starting to lap some of the other riders. He's the second of this trio, but passes on the way up the hill. That front wheel sticking out on the left of the track just beyond the tree proves that not everyone went up as well as these riders. But this is the hill that was doing the damage, and this little effort doesn't help a great deal either. Fair degree of confusion up at the top as well. But Langston, after a bit of a struggle, is able to carry on. Jeff Smith, number 31, and just how is it possible to get wheel grip on there? Gordon Jackson's okay too. Here he comes. Little bit of a push for Brian Martin to get him going again. But Taft comes up on the rope. Here comes Gordon Jackson, down across a ditch. This is shortly after the start of the lap, about a third of the way through the race, and Gordon is at the moment in third place. Brian Martin, he's in fourth place now. Here's Johnny Draper. He takes the ditch a little more ambitiously. Johnny's followed by Brian Stonebridge, and he goes straight across as well. Nor does the ditch prove much of an obstacle for Jeff Smith. David Tye, riding a 350 as he so often does in mud. He's in second place, and he held that position to the finish. Back again to that stopper, and Cheshire's putting in a bit of hard work. He's not going to make it, I think. No, he's had it. Eames goes past him. There goes Jeff Smith again. He's followed by Draper and Sharp. Back again on one of the open parts of the course, Smith, Stonebridge and Hodgson coming through. And after that ditch we've just seen, this is the hill that faces the riders. Here comes Rickman, and he's followed by Bell, and they're fairly storming up it. Here's Johnny Draper. We saw him fall a little earlier on, but he's going again now. Brian Stonebridge still at it. Jeff Smith through the ditch and away up the hill. Signal for Jeff Smith that he's about to start on his last lap. And here's the same signal being hung out to David Tye. There goes Cheshire again. He's going to do it this time. He's getting further up. He's going to make it. No. There goes Jeff Smith, almost at the end of this last lap. He's followed by Dave Tye. Here they come now, up the hill. And here's the checkered flag for Jeff Smith. I'm sorry, I'm having exactly the same trouble as the bloke with the flag. He can't pick out the numbers either. That's Jeff Smith. And back at that famous hill, well, it may be quiet, but they've got a bit of sorting out to do yet, haven't they?